Sup, dudes? Let's do some more reactions. I love how YouTube just puts shit up there that's like, hey, if you enjoyed this, you might like that. And I saw this up there and I was like, oh my gosh, expert mix. Let's see who's playing. I know this is Sandy Juarez. She is a local player and she's married to Daniel, who is a dominant pro. I feel like this is Krueger2. I feel like we might have reviewed Krueger's stuff from like years ago, so it'll be interesting to see. And I don't know when this is being played, but this is your. I love looking at the audience. Nobody is remotely interested in this match. It's all right, man. Let's check this shit out. Oh man, huge middles. Oh man. Look at this shot. He sets it up, super patient, absolutely fantastic patience to get a read on what it is she's doing. And he brings it all the way over here. And then so she kind of brings in her defense a little bit. And he doesn't like tap it back out to the middle and then go push. He just goes push long from over here. And she's like nodding her head like, yep, you deserve that shot. Really fast pace on the 5. Setting up a push. She's, again, we love looking at the eye contact here where she, that goalie is not looking down the table at all. They're just going. So we're going to get mixed bag results. Sometimes you're going to get some good shit, but more than often, it will not be good. And I know, I'm very curious to see how Sandy plays because she plays in Denver. She plays against some of the best foosball players in the world. You know, she's married to Daniel, who shoots a roller and a pull at a pro level. So I would expect her to block. That was a great 5-row. Boom. Got a really fast 5-row in terms of just moving it around. So if we're Sandy, we know that she has that. Or we know that Krueger has that. We don't want to make it easy for him to get another one of those. Oh, changing up her D a little bit. Bringing in that second dude. Crossing it over. It looked like he's still red middle, so I think that was a good pick for him. Yeah, again, like, you're in, like, we'll go back. And we're just nitpicking because you're going to find yourself in these positions sometimes. We're not saying this was bad or me saying I've never done this before, but he's setting up for the roller. It looks like they're ahead 3-2. This is a big point. You know, not all points in foosball are created equal. He gets this ball right here, they're going to go at 4-2, and that puts you in really good shape to win this game. But if he doesn't get this point, like, they could even it up, and anything could happen. So I don't know how he was scoring before this one. It looked like they had a couple points before this videotaping started. But, man, this is a huge possession, and to just throw out this bullshit right here is just... and again, that's not even a great shot because he's just like, I'm going to hope she bites, but it's not like he's reading that because it wasn't like she was camped over here. So just a little sloppy on the 3-row. We'll just watch this again real quick. Nothing bad. And again, he's just maybe playing a little tight with the finals. I know Sandy's got a great push from the pits. She hits it hard too. Like, it'll go in. Good grab. Oh man, he got some good D, and give it credit. Give credit to him for calling timeout. Like, hey man, this is not what I'm used to seeing. She has changed it up and sped it up. She's bringing in this other guy. Let me take a timeout to collect myself. And this is probably why Wayne is here. It looks like he's got a nice solid game, but you need more than that to win these title matches. You have to have the patience, you have to have the discipline, and you have to have that personal restraint to say, like, oh my gosh, I'm not really seeing big holes. Let me take a timeout and just like reset, reboot, and maybe now I'll get a read on this. I don't know. Looked like she had some great D back there, so looks like the other Krueger wants to get in there. And he's kind of got the same D. Yeah. Again, like, let's look at a 2-bar. Looks like he's looking down at the ball, and he's just going. That's not what we practice here, but all right. Yeah, I was just talking about her nasty push. Good stuff, Sandy. Love it. Good pick. Oh man, hammer that lane. Sorry. I'm trying to turn down that country music, but I would like to check out his defense, get a read on it. And again, like, he was not, this is his defense, and it did not change up that whole entire clock last time Wayne got it, and he's not really changing it up now. And so we'll see what he shoots. I didn't see what he shot that time, but you just pick a hole and you just wait. Especially you pick a side. This is the defense. This is the strategy we've been talking about for 2 videos in a row now, where people are giving this defense where they're not doing a lot of crossing over. And you just pick a side and you see when they come all the way in. And you never have to worry about him drifting out with this guy. You don't have to worry about the other guy on the 2-bar tripping you up. So again, for me personally, this type of defense is very easy to shoot on. And Wayne absolutely dials in on the corner, and he's got a great roller, it looks like. Oh man. And especially that push side, like, I'd start making him hit other holes, because he's got an excellent push side. Very fast 5, just going. Oh man, that is 2 quick shots in a row on the 3-bar. Like, now he's gonna take his time. Oh man, you can't do that. It goes on his 5, mother. No, it was for sure gonna bounce on the table. Even him, he's like, man. His hand was like in between the rods catching that ball. That's funny. I want to hear. I just like hearing. I like hearing if people are honest or if they're just trying to get the call. Nope.
Dude, that's a problem, man. What does that go now? Where does it go by?
Oh yeah, no, nobody's trying to get anything over right here. This is absolutely, he knows he did wrong. Sandy knows that was a foul. So, and props. There are some people out there, I'm telling you, they would argue this call until somebody came in and forced them to give up the ball. And everybody here is well aware of what happened. They just don't know the rules.
We don't know if it was for sure still in play, but
It was still in play. He got it play.
He hit the ball.
in the air.
On a ball above the table. It helps if only one
Live ball over the table.
Yes. Definitely
What's going on?
That's the same as if you reach in and grab it on top of the table.
So where does the ball go?
So where does that go? On the 5? On the 5? Okay.
Sorry. You get, oh, dude, you're totally good, man. That's
Oh man, great sportsmanship.
reflex.
Great sport. You know what? Give it up to all these guys right here because it is really easy in the heat of the moment in the finals where you want that point so bad. You don't want to give up a call. You might let your emotions get the best of you. And even if you know what the right thing is, it might come across wrong, but just really nice dudes on the table. So good stuff. I like to see it.
That's a good reason to always do this, like under the table.
I would not give this guy an easy wall pass right here. I would show it to him. When he starts that fast weave, I would show it to him like for a second or two and be like, hey man, I will give you that easy wall, and then I would take it away. And she's giving him that easy wall. Oh man, but he takes the high lane. Great pass. Great patience. Oh no. I thought he might roll into like a pull kick or something really fast, but props to him for calling time out there. Let's look at his defense real quick. Because Krueger had some issue. Like he's been blocked the past couple times, and he got past 2 times he's getting blocked. So he's gonna take his time to see what Wicks is giving him. So as shooters, as rollover shooters, let us look at his defense. Yeah, man, he is all over the place. He is all over the place on that. So again, we'll set this up. If we're a rollover shooter, what are some of the strategies we shoot on this type of defense? Because for me, this is one of the toughest ones. It is very easy to get sucked into the defense, to be looking at open holes and saying like, oh, it's there, now it's not. Oh, it's there, now it's not, because they're moving in and out so fast. So for me, I will not even get sucked into this anymore. You would pick your best side, your best hole. I would say not middle. I would really pick a corner, a deep corner, and just sit on it until you time and you get a feel for when that hole's open. So we'll start with the pull side. I don't know how this is going to play out, but we'll set this up. We're going to just look at the pull side, and now that we have told ourselves we are not going to fall into this defense, we're not going to try to break it down, we're not going to try to decipher it. We just want to pick one hole, one side, one corner, and we'll just wait on it for the whole time. And again, he couldn't figure it out. He called a timeout to figure out what he needs to do. But yeah, we want to have different shooting strategies for different types of defenses. On Krueger's defense, we have a shooting strategy. And on this guy's defense, we have a shooting strategy. So again, let's just look at the pull side and see how often you would take that. I would absolutely take it anytime you get a crossover. That's just me. Not when he brings over the second guy. I would wait for that reverse, because as a rollover shooter, if you have a decent rollover, you should be able to hit almost dead row on both sides. So yeah, if he's moving in and out of here, that's probably the hole I'm going to hit. But again, we are just looking at pull side, and so we know, because we are just looking at pull side, we know, oh, you went into the reverse, boom, like automatic, like not even thinking it. That should be a reactionary shot. But we'll keep going in the count and see. There, it's open some more. Even when he moves this guy over there, he's not there all the time. Yeah, so that pull side was open a lot. Let's check out the push side. Yeah, that side wasn't open as much. You probably could have squeezed it in there here and there, but I think that side is definitely not was harder to read. So again, it is very easy to sit up here and look at this, but we'll see. And that's why it's really good to have a dominant side on your roller. I mean, both sides you want to have dominant, but usually you want to. There's one side you could read better, but it's usually the pull side because it's right in front of you. And probably for him, it's harder to block all the way out there because he just sees what's over on here. So let's check this out again. Taking his time, which, yeah, probably a quick shot coming up. No, mistake. Deviation. Crushes it. But he had good D, man. I mean, he blocked like 4 in a row. So good shooting by Krueger. Just a way to stick with it, be patient, and just have confidence in your shot. Oh man, look at that slope. Great rollers here, man. Or great brushes. Sorry, my cat's stomping around on me with their nails. Look at this brush right here. Super slow toss, off the wall slow, and then he brings it back slow one more time. Well, I guess he did pass. Yeah, off the wall, very slow. That ball almost died right there, and Krueger is forced to just keep moving or commit. And it looks like he was up there, but he just went super steep. So again, not gonna really bring over this guy, makes it really easy to time, and that middle looks super juicy. But it has to, because he just got through crushing some wicked push sides. No, man, do not go fast. Work that slow brush. Oh. Yep, she says, yep. But that's a great shot. That's the stuff you get here and there. Yeah, I mean, he's alternating between stick and brush. He goes with that stick lane and instant push kick long. I mean, you're scoring at a very high percentage with your roller. I would stick with it, but I would say, yeah, man, we are never going to knock a point where somebody scored it and scored a great point, like a great pass and shot like that. But again, why don't we just, I'm just spitballing, why don't we save that for when we really need it? you were going to condition her by passing and setting up your roller to just relax on this. So you know you have an ace up your sleeve at any point in this match. You lost the first game. Let's not waste that freebie on 1-0. Like, that is not a big point. So that's my only criticism here. Just save it. But that's me. Like you just want to score every ball. And yeah, man, we will nitpick the fuck out of this. This game right here, like this 5-row, yeah, man, it looks flashy. He is dribbling that ball. He is weaving it. He's tic-tacking it. He's just like, yeah, man, I got ball control for days. But when he brings this ball past over here, you don't even have to block it because he's just like kind of resetting himself, and you don't even have to give serious defense. You know, there's gaps in here where you don't have to give defense because the ball is moving and it can't be passed. But then he comes over here, so he's kind of like that. I guess that's a series, like tic tac a few times, and over here, and tic tac a few times to get a read on lane or wall. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see some more. Yeah. I hate dogging people. Again, this is FooserX Reacts. This is like my preference. This isn't, hey man, you can't have a dominant series like that. But it's just going so fast. To me, it makes reading this kind of hard. If you were going to, if you wanted this series, if you wanted to have like a flashy Tic Tac series, eliminate going back to this guy. Just do like a Tony Spreedman, like Johnny Horton. Kevin Romero kind of has that. Kane. It's just like they're just back and forth here, and they are reading like the three main holes, and then you have a couple off-speed things. But that's just me. Probably that was probably not good criticism for me, but fuck it. Yeah. So he's going like look, again. Look at the contrasting styles. This guy is so like hyper speed on the 5-row, and he'll get some of his passes, but he is dropping a lot of them. And Wicks over here, whether it be the stick series or the brush series, look how slow and patient. I mean, so methodical. Look at that. Look at this. The second he sets it up and he is right on the ball, he can hit any pass at any time. I mean, think about it. When Krueger's over here dribbling it, he can't hit every pass at any time because the ball's over here, and he's just kind of he's hoping he's pulling the defender off certain holes. This right here is a pure power game. We see this lane, we could take it. We see this guy bobbing here, we could take the wall. And both of those are unraceable. I mean, they should be once you get to the expert and pro levels. They're kind of raceable at the rookie levels. So this is what we want, to be able to take any hole. This is the fundamentals of foosball. Be able to hit any hole at any point in the time clock, unraceable. You can't race it. And that's what he's doing right here. That's not to say he won't get the pass through, but we'll see. Yeah. He thought he could get that wall pass in there. And again, like, man, this is where you go back to the stick series and let that chess game develop and start getting in the head of your opponent. Have a hesitation in there to get him to react the way you want. When you abandon your series to go to a different series, it's like you're losing all of that knowledge you gained in terms of the feel for the game. You're losing that sixth sense of how he's gonna react because you're just going to something else. So again, I'm not dogging these players, but this is how we take it to the next level by sticking with our series and just get experience, not just within the match, but long term. Yep, again. Oh, did that go in? Again, he is not. She is on it, man. She has played with Daniel. She has played with Colorado Foosers who have all sorts of gimmick shots for days. Like, trust me, man, you are not like that might work against your wife over there or where you play locally, but that is not going to work against Sandy. And she got a piece of it. That ball should not have gone in. And look at her defense when he goes into that shot. She is on the long hole. Look, yeah, man. Like, it is good D. Yeah, and then now he is, instead of going from the sit still stick series, now he's just moving it around really fast. And you could probably take the same comments about Krueger's 5 and apply it to that. Well, again, man, these quick shots that he's throwing out there, like you are trying to win a title, and these are look at that again. Like these are possessions you are losing. That's 2 or 3 possessions that he could have had on the 3-row, or 2 or 3 chances to score it, and instead that goes to Wicks. So this is why we treat every possession with respect. Boy, that push side looks juicy. Yep. And good switch right here. I like it. You know, like that's what you got to do. Like now you're playing every point to win. Yeah, great steal. No, she needs to call timeout right here. No, no. I mean, that was a huge point. 3-2 is a huge point because you need to tie this game up. And she had a chance to do that by calling timeout. I mean, she hasn't played front this whole match, and it doesn't matter her or anybody. Like, he's the forward. He is the captain of the team. Um, you got to give it to him. You have to. I mean, what's the equivalent of this? Let's say like it's like the ninth inning. There's 2 outs, bases loaded, and the pitcher comes up to bat, and you got like an awesome pinch hitter on there, and you let the pitcher just bat because you let Mariana Rivera swing away because he's the pitcher and it's his turn in the lineup. No, man, you yank his ass out and you put in the pinch hitter. So we'll see if that comes back to haunt them. Oh man, great patience, good defense. Yeah, really good defense. Again, like he is not looking down the table. He is just hoping something here goes in. Like these are just shots for him. Oh man. Yeah, man, I don't got any problem saying this. Like that's bad foosball. It is. Like you're just dragging it. You're hoping. Like, hey man, everybody, I'm pulling it away, and it's probably yeah, man. I mean, it's a good shot. It is definitely a good shot because it creeps into that short hole. But that's on Sandy. She is not loose back there, and she's not on the short hole. Look, yeah, this is what we teach. Sorry, Sandy, love you, but look at this. She is just like, oh, you're over here. I will just keep my guy still. I'm stiff. I will not react to it, and that is not a fast shot either. Yeah, you're not going to have the reaction time when you are playing stiff. Oh, way to tie it up, man. That was a big point. Oh man, she is giving him that wall. Well, not now. Oh. Great read by him to to pass into her guy. Hmm. Yeah, that's a good call there. Like he blocked him 4 times last time. Oh no. Oh no. What? Oh man, yeah. Wow. Let's look at that again. You are he is already giving up multiple possessions on the 3 bar by doing quick shots. Um, and then he gets this. I mean, you have a chance to just be really, really smart. And maybe he's thinking, hey, man, Wicks blocked me really well last time. I don't want to get it on my 3-row. I don't know. Or maybe he says, oh, there's a juicy hole. This is my shot right here. But again, like you have to know who you're playing. She is not just any other chick back there. Oh, and he didn't even execute it, I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, he doesn't. Just not smart. Like, it's all right, dudes. But this is why we're here because you're gonna see this in your own games, and I feel like I've been there. I feel like a lot of players have been there. But this is why again, and this is a lesson we have probably talked about in the past few games, reactions that I've done. When you play fast, like Krueger is, when that's your game is to play really fast and have a lot of trick shots and you're just throwing shit at goals, you can't help it. It is in your foosball DNA to do stupid shit. I'm not saying this in a bad way. He is a great player in terms of like, he's passing things fast. He's got a good shot, but that's not foosball. That's not smart foosball. You can play really slow, but if you're smart, you're gonna win. Like you don't need to be flashy like this. You don't need to have all this stuff. And when you have so much, when you have so many options on the 5 and you're tic-tacking it around, and on the 3 bar you're just doing all this, you cannot help yourself but to keep doing stupid shit. And this is, yeah, you are in the finals and you are down here. You guys have been really, honestly, they're lucky to be in this game right now with all the turnovers he has been, or the possessions he has just been throwing away over here. And he gets a chance to pass and score to tie it up and put the pressure back on Wicks. But instead, he opts to do this. And it's not playing the percentages. It's not smart foosball. And Sandy instantly, she's like, timeout. Like, I got the steal. Like, she's not going to try to take it and be stupid. She's just going to call timeout and let Mr. Wicks get up there. Look at that. Yeah. I don't know what they're saying or what he's feeling, but I guarantee you it's like, why did I just do that? And because you couldn't help it, man. You could not help it. Don't even beat yourself up. This is why we play disciplined from the beginner stages, is so we never develop these bad habits. And again, this isn't me saying I don't have bad habits. I used to have some really, really bad ones, but this is why we just keep it nice and simple. It'll work, You see Tommy do this, Tommy Atkinson, Ryan Moore, Tony, they might throw out something like that. If they do it and it goes in, it was a badass move. But unless you're one of those like top 10 players in the world, like that's just not good.
We do have one left, right, Wayne?
I believe one each. Yeah, one each, right? Ready?
I wish you would stick with this series and work a hesitation in there. I mean, a fake. Yeah, look at that. Look at that fantastic discipline. It's weird because sometimes he shows it and sometimes he doesn't, but this is a killer series. You can go to any hole, anytime, and he drags it over once to get a read on things, to get in her head, like, oh man, I might go wall. And he goes into motion again. She collapses to the wall, maybe. Yeah, look at that. Oh, you're showing me wall? Let me fake wall, and then I will crush the lane. Like that is a series. That is the power of the series. And the more you do that per possession, the more you start getting in that other person's head, the more you start winning the chess game. So we'll see if it pays off. Big point here. Oh, let's look at the defense there. He was crossing it over a lot last time. This time he is not crossing it over. He is just timing the corner. And yeah, and look at Sandy. She's pumping up her partner. That's what you do. And Sandy's playing great. Like she dropped a bomb, corralling it. She has stopped a lot of this guy's trick shots up there. And then she blocked the hack on the 5 rove to win that game. And then she knows her role. I will call timeout. And trust me when I say if Sandy wanted to pass that ball and score it, like she could do it. I'm not saying that's what would have happened, but she has the skills for 1 or 2 balls if you've never played her before to absolutely get a good pass in and crush a 3-bar shot. But she's like, no, man, no, that's what my partner is for. All right, third game, get some drama. But man, look, he's got the passes for sure. Well, check out that shot again. Nice open-handed. And again, too, this is no fault of Sandy right here. Like, this is a good shot. You want to have this as a rollover shooter. You want to have a toe pin that can go both ways on the setup. But and good on him. He has not done this for 3 games. So for him to hold off on doing this till now, good stuff. Yeah, you're going to give up that shot probably. I think anybody would. But at the same time, when they're setting it up, you just want to get the corners, and especially when you know that he has not moved his wrist into snake position. You know he's got the front toe pin's an option. So we would want to give up the middle. I'd probably stay on pull side, and the corners, keep it moving, like keep them guessing. But like, hey man, if you're gonna do that, you want to have a sneaky front toe pin. I see you not adjusting for the rollover. I know a front pin is coming. I'm going to make you go all the way around the ball to hit middle, which is, he probably has it, but it's not the easier shot to hit. Again, this is just little things to take your game to the next level, so that when you do see somebody setting up for the roller, but they don't adjust their shot, like, you wait to see them get their positioning right before you really dial in on that defense. Otherwise, you are basically saying, hey man, I am blocking the front toe pin until you get into roller position. But good shot. I mean, it was an excellent shot. Oh man, good stuff. Like, let's look at this little chess match here. Just very simple, wall or lane. And give credit to Krueger, he is not in no man's land here. He is either in the lane or the wall. He's like, yeah, man. He's showing him the wall, and that guy just says, like, yeah, man, I know you're baiting me for the wall. I'll hit right at your dudes. Great pass. And great defense by Krueger. Again, really good patience. He's going to just stick with his game. Yeah, man, let's watch this again. And everybody, people are complaining, your videos are too long. I'm not watching all of them. It's all right, man. This is for me. This is not for people who just want to get through things. Look, yeah, man, she is showing up a slightly different defense. He's getting a read on it. We know his push side is blistering, and he goes super deep. Yeah, I mean, he is. Look at his defense on Krueger's 5. He is going to force him to execute an up from this very fast series, which is kind of hard to do. He's collapsing to the wall every time the ball gets over here. And again, he doesn't execute the up. Sandy just misses that. Yeah, look at that patience. He's working that stick series. I would like to see him drag it over like he did with his wife or girlfriend, I guess wife. I would drag it over once or twice to let him know, hey, you cannot react to first movement. Do a hesitation, by dragging the ball a couple times. You're showing that other player, hey man, you can't just race me. And that's instead of, yeah man, let's go back, because this is a great series. When we have this type of series here, we were going lane or wall. And at this point, it's 50-50 in terms of, am I going to get it? Am I not? Like, it sort of tilts, 60-40 for both sides, depending on who's in the other person's head. But for the most part, right now, with the way Krueger's D'ing him up, this is a 50-50 ball. But we don't want that in foosball. Like, 50-50 is okay. We don't want 50-50, because if that other person starts getting in our heads, then we start losing that 50-50 advantage, then it's 60-40, then it's like 70-30, and all of a sudden they start blocking us. So what we want to do is we want the edge, and what can we do to get the edge on something that seems like, hey man, we can only go lane or wall. Isn't that at best 50-50? No. By throwing in some fakes, by throwing in a hesitation wall, those are the little nuance, the little intricacies that you add to your 5-row to pull them off, to look at how they're reacting, to set them up for the wall pass, to pull them off certain holes. Like you need those little minute movements. And there's just like 2 of them. It's like, hey man, maybe drag it to the wall, drag it up here, like bounce it one time, do a hesitation. Those are the things you need to add to the stick series in order to tilt the scales so it's not 50-50. So goodbye, Brody. And again, man, he is up 2-1. He is up 2-1 in this game. He has a chance to pass and score, and he just learned his lesson to lose that last game by turning it over to Sandy with the 5-row, and he instantly just tries another hack. And I don't know if this is just losing confidence on the 5-row or that's his game. I don't know, but man, like, and he dodged a bullet there because that almost went to Wicks's 3-row. Like that is like, you have a chance to win this game. I don't know what set this is or what. It's the title match, and that is just a possession that you may as well just just flush it down the toilet. Good block by Sandy. See if she's got anything from the pits. Yeah, man, look how she's got some good shots back there. Oh man, almost got that pass. Oh man, good hands by Sandy. Let's look at this again. It blocked. She gets blocked. That ball is speeding towards Krueger's 3-bar. He's like licking his chops, like, oh yeah, it's coming to me. And she makes a fantastic grab to keep that in her area. But then she turns it over. Oh my God, look at that. A third hack. This is unreal. Or was this a pass? It cannot have been another hack. Oh, it does look like, I don't know, man. Like at this point, this is not just like one bad decision to hack it instead of just like winners want the ball. Like, and tell yourself that, like, you up and coming players, when you're playing like this, it's because there's some part of you that's like, nah, man, I don't want to have all the responsibility of passing and scoring. It's too much for me. The moment is too big. I just want to throw it down there. I want to hack it. I want an easy point because then I don't have to pass or shoot it. Nah, man, winners want the ball, and he is flushing away possessions here. And that was a huge point. You go up 3-1, like you start putting immense pressure on that other team. Oh man, I can't believe it. Like, and again, this is, yeah, man, I'm reacting. I'm spitballing. I'm not on tour anymore, but this is why, people are, you talk to some people either online or in person. They're like, well, did you win titles? Or, oh man, this guy's got a title here. Oh man, this person has this jacket, so they must be better than you. Hey man, you want to think like that? That's fine. But this is why the best players don't like. This is why sometimes maybe the people who don't have the best games still win titles, because this isn't, I would expect this from amateurs. To be honest, I would expect this from rookies and amateurs to be like flushing these possessions down the drain. And let's just say like this person wins the title. Like that is not, and this is expert. This is somebody who has been around for a long time. I guarantee you, these are not the best experts. I mean, maybe there's a lot of other experts that are very controlled and could go toe to toe with Jason here, but this guy is just giving possessions away. Yeah, that was a long rant, and I want to hope Krueger never sees this, but if he does, hey man, I respect your game. Yeah, like Fuck it. Like everybody's got different styles. Like this is just not what my channel's about. My channel's about smart foosball, and I'm sorry. Like I know somebody's gonna watch this and be like, "Oh, you're dogging on him. Have you ever been in the expert finals match?" Mixed. Have I? No, I don't think so. No, not mixed. But it's all right, man. I mean, we can clearly see we don't need to be picking on anybody. We can clearly see all these wasted possessions, and he's got a good 3-row. He is being smart with it when he's setting up for the roller, but he is just wasting possessions, and we don't need to come down on him. We're just talking about in general, and I don't even think there's anything anybody could argue. Like, what are you going to say? No, man, those are good decisions. No, because he had a chance to go up 3-1, and now the ball is on Jason's 3-row, and he didn't have to pass to get it. Oh man! Wow, that was a rant. I'm not even drinking. What the fuck? I think that's what bad foosball does to me. It gets me riled up. Yeah, man. Good defense. I would go back to your push side. Yep, and he did. She just sucked him into it. Great pass. Great catch. He's like, now. She has excellent defense. She's like, I block roller shooters in Denver every day. Robbie, Daniel, FooserX, everybody. Oh man, fantastic block by the goalie. Sandy's got some bombs back there. Yeah. Oh, that pass is there, or he's baiting you for it. Maybe we'll see. Yo, she tried, and again, like, look, like she's not looking down the table to see, hey, what's happening, what I want to do. She's like, I think now sounds like a good time to pass. Well, good read by him. I feel like the push side in the middle are what's working for him. Crushes that lane pass. Oh, great defense by Sandy. She has the best defense in this game right now. She has some of the best defense I've seen in the past couple of matches I've reacted to. Look at that patience. This is a chess game. Oh man. Oh, I will not read that defense. I am just going and hoping that it's there. And again, dudes, don't want to pick on him, but we will. But when you start feeling the heat, you might have all these passes might be working for somebody in a bar or a pickup game or even the first or second round. But dude, you put the pressure on, like you don't read these passes the same. You start tightening up. You start just, oh man, this might work. No man, this might work. Oh, I hope this works. Oh man, I went wall last time. I'll go lane this time. Like you lose that edge you have on that other player, and you're just going. Yep. Like he's sticking, he's brushing. Like, there is no rhyme or reason to what's happening there, and that's what happens. Like he's getting a feel for that. What's happening on that side of the table? Oh man, and there he goes. It's like you have a chance to go up 3-2. No man, I will make this game difficult for us. Yeah, same thing. Like, oh man, you got a great pass. You have a great series there. Just work it. All right. Good D by Krueger. I mean, this is like 8 or 9 possessions on the 5. But not taking his time, not wanting to pass. Yeah, man. I don't think this is the title match because they're just not treating this game the way it needs to be treated. I don't know, man. This is. I think we watched the expert doubles match. Was it a couple days ago? It was like Campania. Yeah, it was New York State expert doubles finals. Campania and God, who was the other guy? I don't know his name, but if you guys are interested in a fun match to watch, they both had very controlled games on the 3-rod. I don't think they ever shot anything different than their main shots. I think Campania had 2 different series, but he didn't really mix them in too much, and the other guy just had a flat stick series. So I feel like that's the way you want it because it maximizes your possessions, you know. And we're getting a good read on this here. This is the last game, and you're just giving these possessions away. Yeah, good pass. Great shot. Yeah, man. You take your time and read the D. Good things happen. Oh, man. Man. Good defense, Sandy. Great defense, Sandy. Hey, man, she's got good defense, but let's check it out. How would we shoot on this? She's mixing it up. She's bringing in both guys. Yeah, he reads that hole pretty good. Yep, it's the second guy. It is the second guy she brings in. He gets a read on it. Hears it. Here again, right there, he goes, and she's like, "No, man," and she brings over this guy. And trust me, man, I'm a rollover shooter. I felt like it at one point was a master level, and now it's just a pretty good level. That is, you cannot read that. You are dialed in on this defense here, and all of a sudden, when you switch up to that second guy, that other guy on the 2-bar, you don't even see it coming. And I guarantee you, Krueger thought he had an easy point there, and just props to both of them. Like Krueger made the right read. Like nothing bad there. You ran into better defense there. Somebody who tripped you up. So good stuff. Man, you know, some people are on my like posting. I don't want to watch all your videos because I'm not going to watch foosball for an hour, especially once you're talking and pausing. Well, that's all right, man. I'm having fun. Oh, dude. Again, man. Not only have they seen this hack, these hacks like 5 or 6 times now. I mean, it's one thing to have that hack and use it every now and then when your opponents are lulled into sleep. And again, go back to 5-row theory, hacking philosophy on my videos to understand the philosophy behind hacking, because this isn't it, man. You don't use hacking so often that they're expecting it, because then it's just a low percentage play. And you have a chance, again, you have a chance to go up 4-2 and put this game away. And instead you look at that, 4-2, and instead you just instantly turn that ball over again. And that's like the 5th or 6th time that's happened. Great D from her. It's like, it's all right, man. It's all right, sweetie. I got your back. Tell FooserX to suck it. Taking his time. Fantastic defense from Sandy. Oh, man. Barely misses that wall. Oh, good pass. Going back to his brush. Oh, man. Barely got a piece of it. Oh, great read. He's like, let's switch. Oh, and why would you switch? Sandy is owning him. Sandy is all over him. But we'll see. You got great defense too, Mr. Wicks. But Sandy's got good 5-row defense too. Just don't give him that wall. Oh. He did try to go wall. Got patience. Sandy's got her 5-row or 3-row down. Almost had it. Come on, Sandy. Come on, Sandy. Stuff it. Stuff it. Oh, man. She's like, no, man, I watched you do that pass. You're not going to get that pass on me. And again, like if you were to look at her head, she is not even looking down the table. So, oh, good stuff, man. Battle it out. Battle that out. Let's watch this again. Oh, she's in there, man. She's in that. Just a hit and hope 5-row. It is like she is buzzing all right here, and it's just like, well, I will go into motion and hope she opens that up. She's like, nope, I'll just stay here. Huge Sandy. Yeah. I'm like nervous just watching this.
What is it? One apiece?
Yeah.
Ready?
Oh man, slow brush. Oh man, crushes it. Yeah, man, let's look at this again. You see somebody giving you a buzz on the 5-row, you just wait till they are buzzing and then you just go wall, and it will be 100% of the time. Yeah, that middle is huge. And he takes his time, and he reads that well. Good stuff. I don't think they have a timeout left. Dude, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Oh, that slider long looks pretty good. Sandy is coming up huge. Sandy's MVP. You're playing pretty good, Mr. Wicks, but give it up to your partner. Again, man, like you're playing for, I don't know, this is the title. You've got an excellent brush, you've got an excellent stick series, and instead he's like, no, I think it's time to break out the second man chip down pass. The second man chip down pass. Wait, no, let me go back. That's exactly the pass that's going to get us the title. Oh, no, man. No. Look at that. Read it right. Just didn't execute it again. Not looking at the defense, but clears it. We know Sandy's got some bombs. Oh, great save, Sandy. Oh, man. It wanted to go in the hole. It wanted to be meat nut. Oh, Sandy. Huge Mrs. Krueger. And again, that's shame on Sandy. Like she is probably doing the same thing. Like she was just going into motion, trying to put this game away, but can't be a hero. I mean, if you're gonna get it turned over, at least turn it over here. You cannot just tic-tac it around and hand it over to their 3-row. You gotta let Sandy block this, I think. Because there's no timeouts left. Yeah, good call.
We're out too. We're all out.
All right, ready?
Ready?
Here we go.
Oh man, great read, fantastic read, and good shot. He has got a great shot.
Is this one after you win by 2? The first notch.
Yeah, he has such a high percentage. It seems like when he sets it up for the rollover. Okay. We'll see who's made of steel right here. Meat nut. Nope. Tried an option pass instead of just going with the tried and true. And fantastic block by Miss Krueger. That is not easy. Nope. Good steal. Oh, feeling the heat. Oh man, that was garbage. That was a garbage way to win, Mr. Wicks, but we'll take it, right? It's oh, love you guys. Give me the ball. I'm gonna frame this ball.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, super nice. Tommy's over there watching. He cannot get enough foosball. I wonder what happened. Why is he still just watching it like a zombie there? Maybe he's just passed out there. He's like, dude, I'm not watching anything. I've been sitting here for the past hour just drunk off my ass. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just, it's just hypothetical situations. It's like I fell asleep a long time ago. And Jim and them were like, finally, man, let's get the fuck out of here. Nobody else is here in this room. And congrats to both those teams. That was a lot of fun to watch. Krueger he's definitely got the skills, man. Like you could see, I think he's just such a fast player. He's got a lot of bad habits, but he's got an excellent mechanics on his 3-row. And give it up to Wicks. He has a great brush series. He has a great stick series. And he's very disciplined on the 3-bar. Yeah, because he's stuck with that roller all 3 games. He kept getting a read on it, even if he got blocked. He would come back and try it again, and that's what we want. So I guess the foosball takeaways here would be, kind of shooting on certain different defenses, and really just taking your time and what that looks like. Especially treating every possession with respect, especially in the finals, dudes. You're trying to win a title. You want to play the percentages. So good stuff, man. That was a lot of fun. Again, we are not picking on anybody. We're just trying to iron out bad habits because I know, like a lot of rookies out there, that's what your games look like. And you're going to win a lot, but you're also going to lose a lot because it's just not winning foosball. Decided by me, and that's all that matters. All right.